have two programs that include and integrate the teachings of Yantra this coming year. One of them is in Tuscany, where I am from and where I currently live. And I have been really looking at the relationship between sacred geometry, polarity, sacred numbers, the golden ratio, and so on in the work of the Renaissance. So this year I felt ready to host a Gitananda residential program in Italy. And as you can see, the starting date is in May. It's on the 19th of May. And in this program, we will be staying at a beautiful location in the countryside. So we will be immersed in nature in a quaint small town. And we will be sharing the practices of Gitananda Yoga, particularly the polarity kriyas, polarity pranayamas, the jnana kriyas, and more. And then twice we will be visiting two different cities, Siena, which you can see portrayed here in a painting by Ambrogio Lorenzetti from the 1300s, and then Florence, Siena also is here, and then Florence with this magnificent cupola by the Brunelleschi, as you probably are aware, or if not, you should come and check it out. But just briefly, and then if you're interested, I can send you the brochure. So we are, meaning Dr. Nanda, who blessed this program, because without him, I would never dream of offering a Gitananda residential program outside of the ashram. But I am very blessed because my dear friend and our fellow sadhaka, Antonio, is going to support us. And Antonio has, of course, practice. He has completed the yoga step by step. He's also graduated from the pranayama course. He's teaching already. And so he's going to help me with just holding the energy and sustaining the group, and also administratively has a lifelong experience in administration. So Antonio, thank you. You've been extremely helpful and giving me really the courage to do this. I'm very excited about this because even though we'll be missing the Bhavanani family this year very much, at the same time, I am a guide. I'm an official tour guide of the cities of Florence and Siena, and so I have the capacity to actually guide you through the city, and in particular spots that we have decided to visit. So the cathedral in Siena is an amazing, the Pinacoteca in Siena, where all these medieval Renaissance paintings are. And then in Florence, we will be taking an architectural walking tour. So we're working with architecture in Florence, and then we'll do painting and sculpture in Siena. So this is overall what I wanted to tell you about this. I won't go too much into it, but if you're interested, I can send you the brochure, of course. I'll put some links in our email later, where you can see them. And then there's also the very exciting program at the ashram, and this is in July. And so in this program at the ashram, we'll also be focusing on Yantra, Mantra, and Tantra in particular. And of course, by being in the ashram, we will be benefiting from the presence of Dr. Nanda, who will be leading most of the satsangas and the classes in the afternoon, the Yantra and Mantra sadhana. And also we have special teachings on the Navagraha and the Shri Yantra by Shaktima Yogacharini Devasena Bhavanani. So Devasena will be teaching us many things about the Yantra in relationship to the Navagraha, and we'll also have a short one-day temple tour of a few temples that are dedicated to the Navagraha. So of course, in the ashram, needless to say, the teachings are amplified 1,000,000 times, and we are really able to learn the teachings of Yantra in their cultural context, which is, of course, priceless. This program's dates are July 17th and July 31st. And because this period of time is also including the birthday of Swami Gitananda, which happens to be on the 24th of July, I have proposed Dr. Nanda an implementation of the all-night Om chanting for the giant of Swami Gitananda. The reason for that, he hasn't said yes yet. He just smiled, but he hasn't said yes yet. But I put it here, so it's there. But the reason for that is that I have been missing the all-night Om chanting quite a lot because I am now unable to go in February because I teach here at the university. But I thought that perhaps we could try this year when we're there to do the all-night for Swamiji's birthday and then see how it goes and see if it becomes a new tradition or if it's just a one-off. So, yes, this is what I wanted to tell you so that you have it in your consciousness. If you know people you love who would benefit from any of the two or both even, your students, if you're interested in coming, just let me know and I'll be able to send you a brochure, no strings attached, just for your information. So thank you all so much. Hope to see you in Italy. And of course, in Italy, we'll have also the study of sacred geometry in food. So don't worry, we will be trying our gelatos and pastas and of course, all vegetarian, but still, okay. So thank you so much for listening and we'll continue now with our class.